You are an impossibly complex biological machine. Right now, as you read this, dozens of organs are working simultaneously to keep you conscious, breathing, thinking, and alive. Most of them you'll never consciously control. Many of them you probably don't think about unless something goes wrong. But each one is performing a specific, critical function. Your brain is processing information. Your heart is pumping blood. Your lungs are extracting oxygen from air. Your liver is filtering toxins. All of this, every second, without you having to think about it. Understanding what these organs actually do reveals something remarkable. You're not a single thing. You're a coordinated system of specialized parts, each evolved to perform a specific task, all working together to create the phenomenon you call being alive. So, let's take a tour through your body and explore what each major organ is actually doing right now. Your brain is the most complex structure we know of in the universe. Approximately 86 billion neurons, each connected to thousands of others, forming networks that somehow produce consciousness, memory, emotion, and thought. Despite making up only about 2% of your body weight, your brain consumes roughly 20% of your total energy. This is because neurons are expensive to run. They're constantly firing electrical signals, maintaining ion gradients, and synthesizing neurotransmitters. Your brain has three main structural regions. The cerebrum, the largest part, handles voluntary movement, sensory processing, language, reasoning, and personality. This is where conscious thought happens. The cerebellum coordinates movement and maintains balance. It's why you can walk without consciously thinking about each step. The brainstem controls the automatic functions that keep you alive: breathing, heart rate, blood pressure, digestion. These processes run without conscious control. This is why brainstem damage is so catastrophic. Everything you are emerges from the electrical and chemical activity in this 3-pound organ. Your heart is a muscular pump that's been beating continuously since before you were born. It will beat roughly 2.5 billion times over an average lifetime, pumping about 7,500 liters of blood every single day. It has 4 chambers. The 2 atria receive blood returning to the heart. The 2 ventricles pump blood out. The right side pumps deoxygenated blood to your lungs. The left side pumps oxygenated blood to the rest of your body. This separation is critical. Your body needs oxygen to produce energy, and your heart ensures that oxygenated blood reaches every cell. The left ventricle is the most muscular chamber because it has to generate enough pressure to push blood through your entire body. Your heart rate adjusts constantly based on demand. At rest, it might beat 60 to 80 times per minute. During exercise, it can exceed 180 beats per minute. Your lungs are where your body interfaces with the atmosphere. Every breath pulls air into increasingly smaller passages until it reaches tiny sacs called alveoli. This is where gas exchange happens. Oxygen from the air diffuses across the thin alveolar walls into your bloodstream, where it binds to hemoglobin in red blood cells. Simultaneously, carbon dioxide diffuses from your blood into the alveoli to be exhaled. The total surface area of your alveoli is enormous, roughly 70 square meters, about the size of a tennis court. This massive surface is packed into the relatively small volume of your chest, maximizing gas exchange efficiency. You breathe automatically, controlled by your brainstem, which monitors carbon dioxide levels in your blood. When CO2 rises, you feel the urge to breathe. Healthy lungs are essential. Without adequate oxygen, your cells can't produce energy, and you die within minutes. Your liver is one of the most versatile organs in your body, performing over 500 different functions. It's essentially a massive chemical processing plant. One of its primary jobs is filtering blood coming from your digestive system before it circulates to the rest of your body. It removes toxins, drugs, and metabolic waste products. It produces bile, a digestive fluid stored in your gallbladder and released into your small intestine to help break down fats. It regulates blood sugar by storing excess glucose as glycogen and releasing it when your blood sugar drops. It synthesizes proteins, including clotting factors that prevent you from bleeding to death from minor cuts. Remarkably, the liver can regenerate. If up to 75% of liver tissue is removed, the remaining portion can grow back to its original size. This regenerative capacity is almost unique among human organs. Your two kidneys filter your entire blood volume about 40 times per day. They're constantly removing waste products, excess water, and electrolytes, producing urine in the process. Each kidney contains about 1 million filtering units called nephrons. Blood enters the nephron under pressure, and small molecules are filtered out. Useful substances are reabsorbed. What's left becomes urine. Your kidneys also regulate blood pressure by controlling blood volume and producing hormones that constrict blood vessels. They maintain electrolyte balance, ensuring you have the right concentrations of sodium, potassium, and calcium. Interestingly, you only need one kidney to live a normal, healthy life. People donate kidneys and live without problems because a single kidney can handle the workload. Kidney failure, however, is serious. Without functioning kidneys, waste products accumulate in your blood, which is toxic. Your digestive system is a long tube running from your mouth to your anus, specialized along its length for different functions. Your stomach is a muscular bag that mechanically churns food and chemically breaks it down, using gastric acid and enzymes like pepsin. The stomach's pH is around 1.5 to 3.5, acidic enough to break down proteins and kill most bacteria. Despite popular belief, the stomach doesn't shrink when you lose weight. It can stretch to accommodate large meals and return to its normal size, but its baseline size doesn't change significantly. Most nutrient absorption happens in your small intestine, which is about 6 meters long. Its inner surface is covered with tiny projections called villi, which increase surface area for absorption. Your large intestine primarily absorbs water and forms feces. Trillions of bacteria live here, forming your gut microbiome. These bacteria help digest certain compounds, produce vitamins, and play important roles in your immune system. The pancreas produces digestive enzymes and hormones like insulin that regulate blood sugar. Your gallbladder stores bile from the liver and releases it to help digest fats. Your skin is your largest organ, covering about 2 square meters and weighing roughly 3.6 kilograms. It's your first line of defense against the external environment. Skin has multiple layers. The outermost layer constantly sheds dead cells and replaces them. The dermis beneath contains blood vessels, nerve endings, hair follicles, and sweat glands. Skin regulates body temperature through sweating and adjusting blood flow. When you're hot, blood vessels near the surface dilate, releasing heat. When you're cold, they constrict. Skin produces vitamin D when exposed to sunlight. UV radiation converts a cholesterol precursor into vitamin D, which is essential for calcium absorption and bone health. Your skin is also packed with sensory receptors that detect touch, pressure, temperature, and pain. Your eyes are sophisticated light detectors. Light enters through the cornea and lens, which focus it onto the retina. The retina contains photoreceptor cells that convert light into electrical signals your brain interprets as vision. Interestingly, your eyes are one of the few organs that don't grow significantly after birth. A baby's eyes are already about 75% of their adult size. Your ears detect sound waves and convert them into neural signals for hearing. They also contain your vestibular system, which detects head position and movement, maintaining balance. Earwax isn't dirty. It's your ear's self-cleaning mechanism, trapping dust and debris and slowly migrating out of the ear canal. Your tongue is covered with taste buds that detect 5 basic tastes: sweet, salty, sour, bitter, and umami. It's also crucial for speech and swallowing. Your reproductive organs produce gametes for sexual reproduction and synthesize sex hormones. In males, the testes produce sperm and testosterone. Sperm production is continuous from puberty onward. In females, the ovaries contain all the eggs a woman will ever have, formed before birth. Each month, typically 1 egg matures and is released. The ovaries also produce estrogen and progesterone, which regulate the menstrual cycle. Reproduction is the only major biological function you can live without. Every other organ system is essential for your individual survival. What's remarkable about all these organs is how they work together. Your brain monitors and coordinates. Your heart pumps blood that your lungs oxygenate. Your digestive system provides nutrients that your liver processes. Your kidneys clean the blood that circulates through everything. You're not a collection of separate parts. You're an integrated system where each component depends on the others. When one organ fails, it affects everything else. Your body is simultaneously fragile and incredibly resilient. Individual components can fail, but redundancy, regeneration, and adaptation often allow you to keep functioning. Understanding what your organs do isn't just academic. It's understanding the machinery that makes you possible.